Xiaomi Philippines never stops surprising us every year with the new introduction of their Note lineup series under Redmi and unveiled the Xiaomi Redmi Note 11. The Redmi Note 11 is 8.09mm thin and weighs around 179 grams. It is boxy or squarish type design in which the back panel has changed from curved surfaces to the whole plane. Redmi calls this design a trendy, small, vertical edge. The frame and its side material and texture style are like frosted matte that can also attract fingerprints. It is more light, thin, and comfortable to hold. The device's side bezels are also made of plastic, placing the volume button and the power with a fingerprint reader on the right side. Below are the speaker's grill, microphone, Type-C port in the middle. The top of the device is the additional IR sensor speaker, which retain the 3.5 jack port of headphones. The left side of the device has slot for 2 nano SIMs and 1 for micro SD, and believed to be IP53 splash resistant. The back has the quad camera module and is slightly protected. The Xiaomi Redmi Note 11 has a 6.43 AMOLED inch display with a centered punch hole that serves as the front-facing camera, covered with Corning Gorilla Glass 3, which is more durable. The display screen refresh rate supports 90Hz and up to 180Hz touch sampling rate. It allows the animation to be fluid and smooth. The brightness ranges around 700 to 1000 nits, so it is still visible even outside use. The display is sharp enough, viewing angles are great, and you can enjoy watching your K-dramas, YouTube, and Netflix content. The Redmi Note 11 comes with a Qualcomm Snapdragon 680, a 6nm power-efficient processor, equipped with Adreno 610 GPU. The device operating system has the MIUI 13 based on Android 11, and with some additional features enabled such as virtual RAM expansion, customization, and speed enhancement. The device has some bloatware apps that are pre-installed but can be removed. The device arrives with 4GB of RAM and 64GB of ROM. If it is not enough, feel free to expand it via microSD. The device connectivity has Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 5, GPS, and IR Blaster, a USB Type-C, but today's buyers are looking for 5G connectivity since it will be widely available in the country soon. Games and performance are decent with minor glitches, playing such as Asphalt 9, Call of Duty Mobile, and Mobile Legends Bang Bang, and still good performance in general. I have noticed enough fluidity in the images and performance. It was nice playing games with the device, but sadly I failed and keep losing the games. Likewise, it can reach HD and you can play without problems. Using the phone to perform a normal task is fine, but there is a slow moving experience when using more apps, especially multitasking and more apps running in the background. The device sound quality while it's playing has still decent and good enough for its dual speaker. Playing emo song is not a big deal because it also has a 3.5 headphone jack to choose. However, the call quality from the speaker is average and mediocre. The Xiaomi Redmi Note 11 equips with 4 cameras in the rear, with 50MP in the main, 8MP ultra-wide, 2MP macro, and 2MP in depth. In front, there is a 13MP for a selfie. Photos taken and produced were okay. Colors look normal. It is similar to the reality one, as long as there is a good enough lighting. Shooting in ultra-wide mode, the quality is toned down but details are fine. Portrait mode quality is decent, not as in some flagship, but it can get the job done when blurring the background. The macro lens is working okay as long as there is a good lighting. When it detects shadow, the camera will not work quickly, so you must press the screen several times to achieve a good effect. Shots taken using night mode were bright and okay. Using it does improve the quality in low light scenario. Activating 50MP mode, you cannot use the zoom functionality and less blur or bokeh effect. As for observation, 50MP photos produced are good and won't create too much contrast when HDR is on. Tones look neutral, accurate, and boosted. The wide angle works well, allowing you to extend the subject perspective with 118 degrees of viewing. The front camera of our selfies take photos with a good level of detail and contour, but sometimes it depends on the direction of the light. When it comes to shooting videos, it is capable up to 1080p at 30 frames per second. Sadly, no OIS or EIS enhancement is supported, so making your videos is shaky. The Redmi Note 11 has a 5000 mAh battery capacity that can last a full day. Plus, it equips an AMOLED display with MIUI 13 battery efficiency. Our usage can reach more than one full day just doing normal or basic activities, such as checking email, receiving messages, watching YouTube, reading news, and social media apps. Gaming and taking photos and videos with this gadget can last and reduce to around 4 hours of screen time. The device can charge from 0 to 100% in just 1 hour, considering its battery capacity and thanks to its 33 Pro watts charging. The Xiaomi Redmi Note 11 has an attractive and it has a light design. Plus, it has an AMOLED and 90Hz screen refresh rate. There is a MIUI 13 software supported and it has good battery life. It is more than enough for most of the user, considering its price. The Redmi Note 11 is priced around 9,499 for its 4GB and 64GB of ROM, while the 6GB of RAM and 128GB of ROM is priced at 9,909. So it generally gets your job done and has nice specs, decent performance, excellent display, and appealing design.